In the beginning, I was like, oh, it's not going to look like anything. It's just going to look like a lump or a blob. And whenever it was finished, I was pretty surprised because it actually looked like an animal.
But they'll come in here and they'll spend the entire class head down, nose to the grind, working the whole entire time because they love it.
Their self-esteem grows, their confidence grows, and this transcends directly into the classroom.
There's students out there that have a niche. It may not be math, it may not be science, it may be art.
I was there whenever the first arts and education person was hired, and it was a decision that the board made that they thought was so important to continue the efforts of the museum, which is an American art museum, and we wanted school children to know what it was about. We, of course, knew that taking real art into classrooms was the answer to children's creativity and their imagination and their opportunity to put their hands on art as we know it.
I started working with Sam the first year I was at the school. I had 2 artists with me last year in my classroom setting. It allowed for the artist and myself to group teach the children and allow them to really expand what we can do in the arts.
Each of these artists are very unique individuals. They have their own personalities, but they believe in what they do. They're true professionals. They love to teach. They love being around children, and we at SAMA love what they do.
We've been privileged to have resident artists involved with our art classes. I think it's been an advantageous endeavor, not only to our art students, but to everybody involved coming and visiting.
It also helps you with your confidence because all my life I've told myself I'm not very good at art and I'm not going to be like my other siblings. And then especially because of the fact that I'm blind, learning that I can work out of my mind but also work from my heart and soul by using my hands, it just helped a lot with like my sense of confidence and with what I knew that I could do within myself.
Blacklick Valley is really an icon for how a school district views the expenditure of monies for work with the artists. They have recognized that bringing an artist into their school for 20 days affects every discipline in every classroom. They involve the teachers in this, and this is happening around the state. And it is what the Pennsylvania Council on the Arts really wants to see happen.
The residencies are worth every dime that we've ever paid for them. It's giving me a way to expand what I know and what I can teach.
What they offer with the residencies is great. It's great to see artists come in, present what they do, show our students what they can do, because I think our kids are misled that art's just art. There's nothing I can do with it when I graduate from high school. The residencies have showed them that there is an option once they move on to the higher level, higher ed.
Yeah, the benefit of it definitely is higher than what a lot of people look at. They say, oh, it's just a painting from a child, or it's just a sculpture that somebody made. It's the fact that it helps you with your social interaction skills and that it'll help you build upon other areas in your life.
It's been proven that children learn by being totally involved and enmeshed in the arts. There's a lot of study that has gone on into knowing the effects of involving the arts in almost every discipline. So when you see that on top of the faces of children, and when they're heavily involved into creating a piece of pottery or drawing a picture with a pastel crayon, and the satisfaction that evolves from that is why I really got involved in the arts and education program.
The arts are one of the last things that should be cut. They are so beneficial, and I would plead with our legislators, I would plead with our community to see the value in the arts.
If a school district really wants to do this, the Pennsylvania Council on the Arts is there to help, because we give the initial grants to the school district, which the school district then matches to bring the artists into the schools.
And I just tell you that I commend you highly if you help to pave the way for somebody else to have a better future because of the fact that you're enhancing our world.